This is part 1 of my journey to achieve the PNPT certification by TCM Academy. The PNPT certification requires that you take 5 courses, and the OSINT Fundamentals course is the one that I am starting out with. This is my review of the OSINT Fundamentals course as part of those course materials. Before we get started, I am a course content producer for TCM Academy, but I'm not paid in any way to create this review, and I was not given any special discounts, incentives, or money to take this course beyond anything offered to the general public. In addition, the course materials were purchased using my own personal money, and the review was not given copy approval by TCM Academy. So they're seeing this for the very first time, just like you. And now, notes. At the end of the course materials, my notes look like this. On the left-hand side, you can see all of my OSINT materials. This is actually the notes that I took during the course, during the videos, and everything like that. And on the right-hand side, you can see the notes that I had for the lab setup. This is just the general categories of the notes you can see on the left-hand right side in terms of how many notes I had to take for this course. Now, overall, the course is 9 hours of course content. It covers common vectors and tools to investigate basically people, places, and things, or online accounts, to try to find out who these people are. It also has a very short lab component. So yes, there is a lab component for this course, and it has basically one quiz about the author, and it requires you to use all the skills that you've gained in the course. The one thing I will say about the lab component is that there are definitely some answers that were shown earlier in the course, so it does make it a little bit easier. Overall, the cost is $30 USD, often with coupon codes that are sent out to the community a few times per month. So you can often get this course for around $15 to $20, or sometimes as low as $10 if bundled together with other courses. My overall conclusions for this course: the pros are that it's cheap, anywhere from $10 to $30 depending on the coupon. The course material is definitely very good for $10 to $30. It covers a ton of material and different types of OSINT. So we're talking about things like physical OSINT, like actual physical places, how you would actually go out and scope out somewhere physically to try to find entrances, find some pictures of employees, find out where the badge scanners are, and all that types of things. This also covers some interesting tools in the lab section, where we're going to be covering the Trace Labs OSINT VM, which was something I never even heard of before. And it also has a great explanation for some of the automation sections. So there's a portion of the course where he's running through how to actually automate some of the tools that are shown in the course, and he actually goes by step every single line in the code and explains every single line and why it was made that way. And then you can also just copy and paste that code out of there to use for your own purposes. But the explanation of the automation is excellent, and it really goes by step by step. Some of the cons here is that the course capstone could use some more examples. Like I said earlier, there's only really one quiz with about 7 questions in it at the end. So it could use maybe a couple more examples there with a few more people to go do some research on, or to make, maybe they can make some more fake accounts and have you go out and do some more research, or maybe have some tiered capstones there. So like an easy level, a medium level, and a hard one would be great. It does get a little repetitive in terms of the data that is collected. So a lot of times the different tools kind of collect the same amounts, the same kind of data in different ways, right? So it does get a little bit of a repetition in there in terms of the data that is being collected. And I would say, generally speaking, that if you're not a criminal investigator or something like that, that the use cases are sort of limited for this course. Now, it makes sense from my perspective. I'm going for their certification exam, so I kind of have to take this class because I've heard that the exam actually starts out by using these OSINT skills. So that is cool for this exact situation, right? But if you're not a criminal investigator, or you don't have any need really for OSINT, I would say that the use cases for this course are actually a little bit limited compared to some of their other ones. So that's all I had for this course. I hope you enjoyed the review, and I'll see you when I conquer the next course.